Hi, I'm CMDess, and you've arrived at my YouTube channel. I appreciate you stopping by. So I have about 600 works with ASCAP, and I have about 100 shows that utilize my music from different music libraries that I worked with in San Francisco, California. And the music is distributed all around the world. Right now I'm doing my own material and my own independent releases, and I'm doing mainly songs at the moment, but I also do creative ideas. So I just want to let you know that the music that you hear on my website and my YouTube channel is created by me, it's composed by me, it's produced by me, it's arranged by me. A lot of the samples are samples that I made of real drums or real guitars or whatever back in San Francisco. A lot of the synthesizers you hear are my own original programmings. And so all of it is basically made to have a unique and original sound to it. And even when I try to copy somebody else who doesn't try, it ends up sounding like me. So I just want to let you know that this is my material and you can use it in a lot of videos and things like that. But not all of it is available for videos, so you got to double check. I actually have a playlist I created called Music for Videos. You can check it out on my YouTube channel. And it has all the independently released material, and you can use that for your videos and things like that. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you. I do many different styles. So you're going to hear a lot of different kinds of things if you go around my music. So try not to judge the book by its cover too much, because there's quite a bit of variety going on there. So I have about maybe 200 to 300 original songs scattered around this YouTube channel. And from that, that's all my own intuition based on my commercial experiences. And my mother is also a disc jockey for maybe 20 plus years for a big radio station. My father was a Juilliard trained pianist who passed away shortly after my birth, but I was able to procure some of his recordings, some of his classical research, and I was able to kind of develop my own sound very, very early. And my first composition was performed by a live orchestra when I was like 14 going on 15. It was an incredible experience. And so since that time, I've been working diligently. I was born in 1982, so I'm 40 years old currently. And so it's been quite a long time working with music, and I discovered that I know so little as I go on through music and get to reanalyze everything all over again. But at the same time, I'm getting stronger with my creative aspects to create really new, interesting things that aren't done in the regular commercial industry. And that's because they like to do things that are kind of safe, whereas I'm just the polar opposite. So that's why we're trying to meet between these worlds of creativity and commercialism, something that's somewhat palatable, hopefully. And so there's many different kinds of music as well. So you're going to hear songs or trailers or classical or cues or underscore, and you might hear genres like rock or like I say, classical, which is something I really love because it's got a free form to it. But I try to incorporate that in my regular music. So I guess you could also say I do some pop, but you're going to hear electronic music and new styles. And I also created a concept called Groove Shadows, and I created a concept called X Riffs, which is one of my latest concepts. And I created about maybe 6 or 7 different concepts through the years, and they blur in between one another. And it's really about creativity and discovering new ways to work with sounds and new ways to work with riffs and new ways to look at patterns. It's like an ongoing real-time thing with music theory that's, once you do it, now you can have music theory come around and say, that's what he's doing. So that's what X chords is about, which is another one I've just created. X chords is really how chords transition in the production landscape and how they can be utilized as like a full production, a full motif. And then when you mangle them around and change the production techniques, it totally changes what's happening. So X chords is the latest and greatest besides X riffs, and they're in the same vein. That's why they have the X. But really, it's about making kind of a trans-dimensional sound to where you're reaching through the spectrum, and then you're pulling through all these creative, crazy things. Because in the spectrum are the main forms of music where you're just You're just a humble user of the world of ether of music, and so that's what's fun about it. And so you can keep exploring all these crazy things going on as music gives you these hints along the way. So thank you for stopping by, and I just wanted to mention that the material is mine. It's not just something that I reposted from other people, and I also do some covers. But I really appreciate you stopping by, and I hope you will share some of this content. Thank you very much.